heard voices. Who were you talking to?
It must have been the television.
What's on?
Basketball. Iowa against Minnesota. It's just going into halftime.
I like when they show the cheerleaders before the commercials. Did you ever notice that the cheerleaders don't have numbers, but the players do?
The cheerleaders have numbers, Eric. They just don't give them out to guys like you.
Thanks for reminding me, Dad. Hey, where'd you get that tie? I never seen anything so ugly in my life.
You gave it to me for Christmas last year.
Hey, I didn't expect you to wear it. Besides, I found it at the discount rack at the gas station.
And that explains a lot. You didn't even know it was Christmas until the stores were closed.
Don't blame me. It was the only thing open on Christmas morning. Lighten up, Dad. I'll get you something nice for Christmas. All the stores are open, right? Now that you're getting old and all, I thought that these would help.
You're giving me Viagra coupons. This is wrong on so many levels.
You are always saying how we have a dysfunctional family, and that is supposed to take care of dysfunctions.
I appreciate the thought, but that particular member of the family doesn't have a dysfunction. Thank you for your concern, but don't ever do this to me again.
Just trying to help out. I gotta use the phone again. Still need a date for Friday night.
Again? Your mom said you were on the phone all afternoon. You didn't find anybody in the entire afternoon calling?
No, but not every girl can be busy on Friday night, right?
When was your last date?
Last June, I had a blind date. Some girl from Newton.
It mustn't have went very well if you haven't seen her since then.
Well, her seeing-eyed dog kept trying to bite me. Hello? Hello, Tiffany? It's Eric. Eric Thomas. You don't remember me, do you? We went to grade school together. And you lived in the apartment across from me for 8 years when we were kids. No? Well, in high school, we sat next to each other 2 years of math. You copy my answers every day. Remember now? No, it's not Roger. It's Eric. Okay. Do you remember back in high school when you were dating the quarterback Brock Seward? I drove you 6 or 7 times to Notre Dame just to see you play. It was a 14-hour round trip. You still don't remember me, do you? Do you remember the guy at high school that Brock stripped naked during a homecoming game at a football game at halftime? You do? That was me! You remember? Great! Anyway, I was just wondering if you want to go out Friday night. Oh, geez, that sounds painful. How did you do it? Badminton? You ruptured your spleen playing badminton? No, I'm not calling you a liar. I mean, I just never heard of something like that happening during a badminton match before. Of course, I understand. You need to recover from spleen surgery. What did the doctor say? Well, how long until you're allowed to leave the house? Wow, 6 to 8 months, huh? Well, maybe I'll call you then. Okay, right, bye. She had this bizarre badminton accident. I'll try Jenny. It's an answering machine. She's not home. Hi, Jenny. It's me, Eric Thomas, from across the street. I think you wasted that caller ID box. You were never home. Anyway, I was just wondering if you want to go out Friday night. My band has a night off. Oh, and I saw your lights on when you were driving by earlier. And in fact, they're still on. You can save time and money when... Oh, wait, they just went off. You must have them on timer to scare away the burglars. Anyway, if you're free for Friday night, give me a call. You should have my number on your machine by yesterday and Sunday and the last Monday. So call me. Bye.
Eric, come here, son.
Yeah?
How many phone calls have you made today?
Well, 12. Well, 12 that went through. I had 5 wrong numbers somehow. And 3 numbers out of service.
12 calls. And not one of those girls to go out with you.
It was just a strange day, Dad.
Eric, I've been sitting here listening, and I've talked to your mom too. 3 girls had deaths in the families. 1 ruptured her spleen. 2 are out of the country. 1's leaving tonight to help tornado victims in Uganda. 1's been diagnosed with malaria, and 4 joined convents. Is that about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Things are tough these days, Dad. Not like when you were young. We have electricity and stuff now.
Eric, they're lying to you. They don't want to date you.
Well, I'm sure if they would, if things weren't so busy with them.
Eric, they're lying to you. Wendy Scholes told you her grandmother passed away, right?
Yeah, but she wouldn't lie about that, would she?
How many grandmothers does she have? 5 passed away this past year.
She said this was her great-great-grandmother on her mom's side.
Eric, she's lying to you. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Apparently, you don't suffer from the same restrictions.
I'm willing to hurt your feelings to stop you from making a fool of yourself. You'll thank me one day.
Sure I will, Dad. So, what am I doing wrong?
Well, Eric, women look for 3 things in a man. Looks, personality, and potential. You, my son, are 0 for 3.
What about intelligence?
Oh, right. And intelligence. I stand corrected. You're 0 for 4. So I have something I need to ask you.
What?
What's your secret? I mean, how do you repel women like that?
I don't repel women, Dad.
Yes, you do. Now help me out. I need to know how you do it.
Why would you need to know how to repel women?
All right, listen. You can't tell your mother or she'll be extremely upset. You see, there's this woman, who's been making passes at me at the college. And I've tried everything, but she won't go away.
Did you tell her to get lost?
Yes.
Did you tell her you're married?
She knows.
Ignore her.
I did, for weeks, and nothing's worked. So what's your secret? How do you get girls to avoid you?
It's just a gift, I guess. Have you tried pretending you're attracted to her?
What? No. I'm not attracted to her.
It doesn't matter. You see, Dad, women are attracted to a guy because she can't have him. You act like you're interested, and they run the other way. Fast. If you start chasing her, she'll be gone in no time. Really. Trust me. It happens to me all the time.
So all I have to do is pretend I like her, and she goes away.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Women are weird.
You are preaching to the choir, Dad. Isn't it iconic that you have a woman that you would want, and I have any woman that would have me?
The word is ironic.
Whatever. I'm glad we had this little chat.
So what's going on Friday that you need a date so bad?
I'd rather not say.
Just tell me.
You see, there's this opera at the college I wanted to go to, and none of my friends wanted to go. And I don't want to go by myself.
Opera?
I like opera. Opera is kind of spiritual. It makes me feel good.
Oh, where did I go wrong? I taught him baseball and took him fishing. I bought him Matchbox cars and G.I. Joes. It was your mother, wasn't it? It's her cooking has some weird effect on your testosterone level.
Dad?
I just wish there was something I could do.
Well, Dad, how about this? You help me learn to attract girls, and I'll share my secrets on getting rid of them. Deal?
And you'll stop being stupid.
Sure. You get me a date, and I'll stop being stupid.
All right, I'll do it for you.
Dinner's nearly ready. We'll eat in the kitchen tonight, seeing as it's just the 4 of us.
4 of us? I count only 3.
Well, Julie called to say she'd be coming. I think she wanted to apologize for Douglas last night. Poor guy. You know, I thought he looked pale. It's too bad he couldn't keep his dinner down. Julie's gonna bring a new shirt to replace the one you were wearing yesterday. Douglas thought it was the least he could do. I sure hope I killed all those influenza germs.
He had the bottle flu, Mom.
Oh, is that an offshoot of the bird flu?
No, Mom. He was pickled like a herring. Pasted, blasted, snockered, 3 sheets to the wind. Blasted.
Are you saying he was drunk?
Wasted. He could hardly walk. Didn't you notice he was slurring his words?
Of course I did. But he's a liberal. I just assumed that he's slow.
He puked under the cushion, too.
I wondered where that came from.
Came here drunk. He's an old, vegetarian, liberal, criminal, atheist, drunk.
He was nervous, George. Do you remember how nervous you were the first time you met my father?
That was different, Marie. Your father was a veterinarian. And all through dinner, he kept giving details on how he castrates puppies. It wouldn't have been so bad, but he had that weird look in his eye. And all these mythical puppies were named George.
You're exaggerating. Besides, you were nervous before you even came over that night.
Is dinner ready yet?
Not until Julie gets here. Have you heard from the doctor yet?
Yeah, I called and left a message. They said they'd call back later tonight.
This late?
It's only 6:40, Marie.
And Julie should have been here by now. The casserole will be done at 6:15.
It's 6:40.
If she doesn't get here soon, I'm going to have to take the casserole out and then it will get cold.
Marie, it's 6:40.
Oh, I'll be right back. Oh,
Oh, I better go see what's wrong. Do you know where the fire extinguisher is?
Under the sink. Good luck. Well, Steve, it looks like just you and me, buddy. Looks like I'll be taking the brunt of this conversation, doesn't it? I can't believe your wife forgot you here last night. Of course, she did have lots to drink. She finished off all your scotch. I mean, she really loves you, you know. I just mean, you have a better, it's just sad that you have a better chance on the date than Friday night than me. Hello, this is the residence of George Thomas. This is Erica's son. Sure, I'll take a message. Doctor's office. Right. Tests are in. Got it. Weak heart. Any sudden shock or stress could be fatal? Sure, I'll let him know. Oh no! Dad's dying! The doctor just called. He just wanted to call to let us know that Dad has a bad heart. Any sudden shock could be fatal.
Well, we can't tell him then, can we? I mean, what's more shocking than to find out any sudden shock could kill you? We have to keep this quiet.
What will Mom say? She freaks out about head cold.
No, we can't tell her. If she found out about this, we'd have 2 bad hearts. And even if it didn't kill her, she'd never keep Dad from finding out something was wrong. We have to keep them both in the dark and try to keep Dad calm.
Keep Dad calm? I don't ever think I seen Dad calm. How are we gonna do that?
We'll do whatever it takes.
Oh, Julie, you're here. Maybe we can finally sit down and eat our burnt casserole. Your mom's got everything in the kitchen tonight, so let's go.
I'm sorry I'm late, Dad. It won't happen again. Don't get upset.
I'm not upset. Eric, why are you hugging Steve? I thought we talked about this whole dating issue, and we agreed that you were gonna date women now. Living women.
Steve and I were just talking, Dad.
Oh, great. You're as nutty as neighborly. Are you two ready to eat?
How are you feeling, Dad?
I'm feeling hungry.
Yes, but how are you feeling?
I'm feeling hungry.
Are you tired?
No, I'm hungry.
So when I ask you how you're feeling, the answer is hungry, right?
Yes, I'm hungry and getting a little irritated as well.
Don't get upset!
I'm not upset, so stop asking me how I'm feeling then.
Is it time to eat?
Yes, what? Yes, it's time to eat. Let's go before you two give me a heart attack.
Way to keep him calm, Jules. I have enough trouble dealing with him as it is.
He loves you, Eric.
Oh, I know he loves me. I just don't think he likes me too much.
It's not you, Eric.
Well, who then?
After Grandma died, he changed. I think the social work wore him out a little bit too. He was just afraid to let himself care as much after that. That's when he went back to school to get his PhD. He's never been the same, really. You were probably too young to remember.
I'll go get it. You go eat.
Hi. Is Professor Thomas home?
Hi.
Hi. Is Professor Thomas home?
I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Eric, can I ask you a question?
Sure. Anything.
Is Professor Thomas home?
I mean, yes, he is. I'll go grab him. What was your name?
Sarah Donovan. I'm a student of his.
Okay, yeah, come on in. I'll go grab him. He's in the kitchen.
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Thanks.
After I get him for you.
Thanks a lot.
I'll go do that now.
Sarah, what are you doing here? This isn't office hour. This isn't my office.
I know that, Professor. I just had a couple questions regarding the assignment for tomorrow and thought since I was in the neighborhood, I'd just drop in.
How did you know where I lived?
Well, I've been here before, Professor. When I was young.
You are young.
Younger then.
George, who was it, dear?
Marie, dear, this is,
Sarah, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks, Mrs. Thomas.
You two know each other.
Well, of course, George. Julie used to babysit Sarah when she was young.
She is young.
Well, younger then. Sarah, would you like to join us for dinner?
No, she just stopped by to ask about a homework assignment.
Well, there's plenty of food if you'd like to stay.
No, it's just burnt casserole. You probably love the plants. Aren't you a vegetarian?
I'd like that, Mrs. Thomas. I love casserole.
Please, call me Marie. After all, you're a grown woman now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
But, Marie! Oh boy. Let's get this over with.